Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign as Basileus. We're going to build a fort in Antioch so that he hates everything about his life and will eventually become Orthodox without fighting me on it. Religious tensions, 50% chance of gaining unrest or lose taxes. Fine, whatever. Taxes don't really affect. Oh, okay, that's a little scary. The French are arriving. Okay, can we get a peace with the French? He is at -2 reasons for peace, and he's arriving in 10 days. We can bail if we head to Iran. Well, I think we probably want to do that. I don't think we want to fight him in bad terrain. He's got little random, like, artillery stacks just kind of moving around, which is really goofy. '17th, 19th, 19th. Okay. There's a chance that part of my army might not actually make it on time, which would make me very sad because it'll just get stack wiped instantly. Let's find out. It did not. Good. So we're completely out of manpower. It's pretty much time for me to end this war as well. So we need the French to want out. They're at 5 reasons for peace. 5 enthusiasm, rather. And we have 3 war scores, so we're very, very close. Just gonna try to park my whole army together. Let's avoid the attrition tick since we know we're out of manpower. Alright, French. 4 enthusiasm now. And look at that beautiful attrition that he's suffering. So we'll just kind of hang out in Mitja, waiting for the French to want out. And in the meantime, we have our cores going. We have our subjects who are not actively trying to convert anything, but they're also not in a horrible position unrest-wise. They've got some issues. I think I might want to save up and try to become Defender of the Faith now, so we have the extra missionary, we can convert that land. I could just land 1 troop in Languedoc, siege that thing down, and then apply occupied and besieged provinces on Lyonnais and Narbonne. That might be enough to make him want to leave the war. More so than just what he's already doing. It would also require me to split my army up, though. This attrition tick's going to be rather awful for him. I feel like I'm playing as Russia right now. Like I'm watching the French just die god-awful horrible deaths, and I've done nothing. You know what it is? The 39,000 troops, that's what it is. He's lost all these men, is not counting them as attrition if the deaths happen in friendly territory. So even though this is attrition death, it's just treating it like regular losses. That's why he's lost 39,000 troops. I mean, in this war, the French have no manpower, and they've murked up. Their income is less than mine, and they have just completely obliterated their manpower pool. I think we're going to do what I suggested. We're going to grab, like, let's just take 6 infantry. No, not 6 infantry. Let's take 3 infantry, 3 cavalry. You actually going to fight me? Oh, okay. Well, here. Fight this. I don't know why you suddenly think that's a good idea. It's not, just so you know. We're a little bit under-defended on the front line here. I don't think he's going to try to engage me, though. Just captured a ship. That's cool. If he does engage me, it's going to be pretty painful. Now, all these troops are just going to land in Languedoc. Languedoc? Languedoc. Something like that, right? It'll take him a month. But I think that the increased value we get out of this is going to be worth the month of waiting around. Just with Lithuania has already expired. It's because we basically just white pieced them. The non-possessor movement. Lose some inflation. which is not really a big deal. Or, yeah, I think not. I think we'll just take the missionary strength and other stuff. We land on the 7th. I think the French are going for Kef again. And then my goal here is just to go... like that. We'll wait 1 month for Languedoc to get occupied, and we'll wait however many extra days it takes for the troops to... let's see, I don't actually want to do that. How about we don't go to Lyonnais then? I just wanted occupied and besieged there. Get another thing already. I still have on war taxes, right? Yes. I don't know. I guess we go for the cavalry armies, just in case we have imbalanced troops somewhere. And our cav are pretty awesome, I gotta admit. General Theopilios, or something like that, is no longer with us. Okay. Alright, we're waiting for Languedoc to get occupied. The only thing I need. That's probably another awful attrition tick that the French just suffered. They were like 39,000 something. Yeah. Still 39,000. And even though I know he's nearby, let's try to get started on this siege again. I know for sure I can't maintain the full 10 stack with that. Kind of risky even doing this, but... Farmer State is now complete in Kaffa. Alright, we have 4 war score against you. We don't have enough for demands because reasons. I guess I don't really care that much about the French. I don't want to try to get 10 war score. I mean, Languedoc's worth 1.5. I would have to actually finish a siege or somehow get over here. I don't have access through any of this land. I do have access through Savoy, though, so if we landed troops in Nice, we could march through and then maybe... I don't know, get on a Dauphin? Nah, it's just not worth it. Let's just settle for piecing the French out. I'm fine with that. We'll black flag our way down to Almeria. We'll get this blockade in place. What should we recover per month now? 364 troops per month. And we're going to be suffering at least 1%, if not more, attrition here. So that's 170. We actually could support all of the cav, or all of the artillery here, if we don't suffer too much attrition. And we don't reinforce the other armies very quickly. Alright, so now it's just us in Portugal. We need to land a troop over here. Do we have military access through Morocco? We do not. There's a lot of forts in the way. Fez, Ceuta, Tangier. But we can just... I mean, I think we have clear... Yeah, we have no navy still, so... We'll just... land in Ducala directly with some troops. Possibly these troops. No, I want to get the blockade in place. Okay, cores are on their way. We are building our castle in this location, so this should stop being an issue for me, for the most part. You can at least get the devastation to go away. Still have Kaffa. Dorado is devastated. We need to build more boats. We have some naval force limit now. It's going to continue to rise. This is what I was worried about, is that we're reinforcing in other locations too quickly. Let's go to neutral territory, so hopefully we'll only recover like 10% instead of 50%. And that'll allow the manpower recovery rate to exceed. Or we could do this, piss off the burghers, gain even more army tradition. Yeah, I'm for that. I'm fine with that. Permitted self-governance on the Cossacks has gone away. So we lose out on some trade income for a little bit, but we have 94.4 army tradition. We're ahead of time on military tech by 5 years, and we have 500 military points. We also have room for a general, so let's hire a 7 to 17 pip general. I like it. His name is going to be General McGeneralface. Obviously. And he is a 3-4-3-2. Pretty good, pretty good. I mean, I've seen better, but General McGeneralface he's going to be a good addition to our country, I think. I think we're coming up on new ships, so let's hold off on building too many boats just yet. We'll focus on building docks and some more forts and stuff. I have a feeling these forts are going to fall pretty damn fast with the 10 cannons that are over here. Was I right about the reinforcement speed? No, not here. But we are now able to maintain the 10 cannons, so that's good. Okay, I think we will, regardless of attrition, just ferry these troops over. Let's get General McGeneralface in charge, because he's awesome. Ottomans are no longer considered a great power. Well, that's so surprising. Can't imagine why. Unfortunately, we have to go to Fez because of the zone of control. This is a really lopsided army. Makes me a little uncomfortable. I think for now, let's just spread out and occupy the rest of this for the moment. All I really want to do is get on Ducala. We have one fort siege in this area, and that's all I really care about. I did get a claim on Sevilla. We don't have a fort sieged in this area. I would love to start taking these guys as trade power, even though we're like not at all in the right location for this. I just like the idea of screwing over the colonizers. Because it's fun, right? That's the primary reason. Also, there's like an achievement that we can get called Mare Nostrum, which is like a thing. Right? It's in here, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I have had it yet. Yeah, right there. Restore the Roman Empire and own the entire Mediterranean and Black Sea coastlines. So I'm not going to bother looking at that, but we need, yeah, like there's a couple in there. Roussillon, Languedoc, Girona, Provence, like Valencia. Like we need this whole thing. So yeah, we're in a relatively reasonable area to be conquering things. Now, do we give this to the steppe or do we give this to the burghers? Sorry, to the Cossacks or the burghers? That's the real question. Nobles want more land. We need full cores. Don't really think we're going to make Podolia into a full state just yet. I was almost considering releasing Galicia Volhynia, but we already have too many subjects. Nobles want more land. Nobles can have Bender. Cossacks could take Bessarabia from me, giving me the ability to hire 3 troops every couple years. Or we could give it to the burghers, putting them above 80% influence, but they're so far away from a disaster that it wouldn't really matter. This should definitely go to the clergy, since they are currently wrong religion. And we're going to try to revoke down below 70% influence because I don't want them to get dominance of the clergy. So I guess if we're not going to give it to the burghers, we could just give it to the other guys. I don't know. Not really a big concern either way. I think that the Portuguese are just pretty much tapped. Their war exhaustion's not that high, but Lithuania has civil war. Be a great time to declare war on them, wouldn't it? Especially because if the civil war with the occupation lines, we could possibly siege and sneak stuff before... Oh, he's got no friends. He's got no friends. Circassia. He's got Muscovy as a friend. Muscovy's currently in a war with Kazan. There's a chance. There's a chance here. A shame he's still not my rival. Never was my rival. Never did embargo you, did I? And who's my third rival? Poland. I don't think I ever embargoed him either. Oh well, let's get the war goal. That's like the only reason he has any positive war score. 25 war score from controlling Ducala. Yeah, about that. March the 1st, we land. Let's get down to Abda. We'll kind of carpet siege this whole area. We got armies marching into all of this unknown land. Astrakani separatists. They're probably just passing through, and even if they aren't, we've got that fort now. There are some Tunisian separatists that are causing some issues here. There's going to be even more Tunisian separatists in Tripoli. My army's going to have to retreat through and take care of that problem for them. Alright, so within the next month, we can definitely peace out Portugal, I think. I don't think I'm going to push for occupation up in this area. Or Granada. Although releasing Granada would be hilarious. Now, I think what we're probably going to do, especially since a lot of this land really over here is like out of my coring range, I'm going to have to give this to Tripoli. He's just going to be my African subject. Okay. Okay. And June the 13th. We can wait for these occupations. We don't really need to, though. We've already got these things in place. I think the next main thing is to detach and then just move out and blockade his capitals, if we can. If we have enough sales speed for it, which we do. That should put us at probably the most war score we're going to get without just waiting for the ticking war score. What does the game think I should do, I wonder? Returns cores to Morocco. Yeah, screw that. I think what we'll do is I have claims on Ducala and Tangier. Come on, game. I'm obviously trying to click on the province, not the army. We can take that. Melilla is a estuary, is it not? No, Tlemcen is, though. Also a fort. Problem with Ducala is that it's not actually like within the zone of control of Tangier. I think we just take Tlemcen. Interesting. So because of the strait crossing, he actually would let me do that. Ottomans are going to be very upset about this, evidently. I gotta admit, I'm kind of tempted. I'm kind of tempted to have a Granadan subject right now. If we integrate Kandar, we could create Granada, and then I could give this to. I could give this land to Tunis or Tripoli, whatever his name is. So, just take Gibraltar, which is a very, very weak guy. I kind of would prefer to just take Granada directly. But that's a lot of extra war score cost. And I want Tlemcen because I want the fort. Kind of also want Fez, because I don't want him to have that fort either. I'm going to settle for a little bit less land in favor of just taking some of his cash. Or we could wait. We could wait for the ticking war score to do its job. That's another option. I just kind of don't want my army to be stuck down here doing nothing for a while. All right, I'm gonna do that then. We've got 10 cannons here. Let's make these 10 cannons do their job. Alright. Yeah, I guess we are going to wait. We're going to stay in this war for a little bit, and we're going to make some damage happen. For now, I'm going to take a break here. I will be back in the next episode, though. As always, thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.